Welcome, everyone. This is the pre-show, backed by popular request. My name is Clearwater. Clearwater Chad. Thanks for being here. We have a lot of special guests. We're going back to basics. We're going back to drawing, going back to things that you guys want to do. Am I right? You guys know I'm right? You guys know I did it. We have a lot of special guests today. We're coming on early today, so we're just kind of chit-chatting. We're going to have Claire the Tailor on today, tonight. Poet's going to be on if his power comes back on. Hey, Aaron. Hey, Julie. Pre-show is back. Poet might be on later. Thanks, Julie. You're always right, too. Love saying that. So, yeah, we're going to go back to drawing a palm tree, back to the basics. Tiffany might not be able to make it, but everyone else should be here. Cindy from Simply Foods, Claire the Tailor, Terry, and we're early. Oh, no, sorry, I said it wrong. Poet's got no power, I guess. I think he said 6 o'clock. I don't know if he meant Clearwater time or his time. I know, right, Aaron? He could use his phone, too, till his phone dies, too, if he wants. But, no excuses, right? But, yeah, we have a lot of people coming on. Selena, Poet, if his power comes back on. Claire the Tailor. Oh, did someone, what was it? I'd have to think back. I know, what's his name was joking. Let me lower this a little bit. LRH was joking. I forgot what he was joking about. I told him I was going to wax the boat or something. I know that. I forgot what he wanted me to draw. I was just going to start with a palm. If he jumps on and wants me to do something. Oh, you know what Denver Steve wanted was a J. Little Smurf, I believe. No worries, Julie. I got to find the J. Little Smurfs in the other room if I want to draw one of those later. Yeah, we are early, guys. You guys know I can't wait to go on. Oh, that might be hard. LRH portrait. Yeah, I don't know if I can do that. We're going to start with the palms. We're going to go from there. This is how we started, though, I think. We did the palms. And I haven't, I did miss drawing. Oh, it says it starts. Deviant Outcast says, YouTube says my stream starts at the full hour, 11 p.m. here. Okay. Ooh. Oh, Cindy is here. Yeah. Hey, Cindy, you're early just like me. Oh, I can't hear you.
Let me turn the mic on.
There we go. Perfect. Oh, I like your setup.
Yeah, it's got that wonderful little touch the top thing. So.
Well, no, it's great that you're early because when people start getting in, it might be hard to talk, you know?
Yeah. It's basically what I'm looking at is trying to make sure everything's working beforehand.
Yeah, that's exactly why I do it too. The longer we're on, we'll get more people too.
Don't want an Aaron incident from yesterday, like when he was talking to Mitch, right?
Oh, I might have missed it.
Oh my gosh, his mic was turned off. His Mitch was late. It was hilarious.
Oh, okay. It's
so
Oh, go ahead.
He was getting the mic from the phone, not his expensive one.
Oh, okay. It's there's so many, which is a great thing. There's so many channels. It's hard for me to even watch. I don't even watch everything anymore.
Yeah, rare. It's rare. I catch. I make a point to catch the Monday night after party for sure. I try to catch the live, Aaron's live on Monday nights, and now doing this. There's a couple others. Pardon the dogs in the background. If a leaf blows by the back door, they're gonna bark.
Oh, no worries. Like I said, this is a pretty informal type thing, just to
Yeah,
so
get
that's
used to
cool.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
get used to it and see if people either love this stuff or hate. It's either like for me, it was kind of addicting. Like I like to go on.
Well, first time. So, I like being on stage. I will tell you that,
Oh, okay.
Mike, all of that stuff. I did that at work. So, being here, other than keeping up with chat, which is going to be interesting since I'm, the stream thing is over here with the StreamYard, and my cam is over here, and I may switch that, just because I hate to be doing this, looking at chat,
Well, you got even. I mean, I've been doing this for roughly 6 months. You got a better setup than I do, so that's a good start.
Well, I mean, I went ahead and decided to do it right from the get go. I mean, I knew the thing to get was to get the microphone. I knew that was going to be a thing, and I had initially planned to use I have a Canon SLR that I was going to use as my video, but in the end, it turned out this was easier.
That's cool. No, it's nice.
So I can't complain. I'm going to move this over to the other screen.
Yeah.
I have two screens.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so usually Discord. Yeah, usually Discord runs on the screen that I'm moving this over, and it's still running, but it usually runs on that screen, and then I do all my work on this one over here.
That's excellent. You're way ahead of me with the two screens.
Well, that comes from gaming. Because,
okay.
Yeah, I used to game a lot. So I'd be doing World of Warcraft over here and Discord over here. And of course, Discord, when you're gaming, believe it or not, this particular headset actually has a boom mic. You'll see it here. This.
Okay.
Has a boom mic. This is my gaming headset. And so it's a decent mic. It's really not bad, but it's not the quality of this one.
Okay, that's cool. I mean, yeah, you're a lot of times in these chats, like I did one earlier, just like like not even I don't know. I did a quick live earlier. Mm-hmm. And you end up saying things a couple times because new people come on, so that's like stuff you have to get used to. Plus, people watched, even though there's not too many people here, they will watch the replay. So
right,
it's right.
I'll catch the replay on occasion.
So. Yeah, well, some people will.
I was doing a lot of it when I was trying to build your watch hours. Trust me.
Yeah, I really appreciate it, and like I said. I always told Poe, because Poe was with me. He was with me from the very beginning. So he hooked me up on the show twice a week. So I was told him I'd pass it forward, which I'm doing now.
Yeah. I wish Cece would have come on as well. I just think she's not an upfront person. I'm loud and proud.
It's okay. Everyone's different. There's no wrong way. She could do videos and she'll still be successful. I did videos with no lives for 4 months on my channel. I mean, I did a couple on Pose, but and then once you start doing the lives, like I said, some people love them, some people hate them. So, hey, Brandy, to each his own. Hey, Jenny, Julie, Aaron, thanks for joining us. We are early, but that's good. That means we're all early birds. Electric, cool. Electra, Joe. Yeah, no worries, Joe. I always go on early. You hop on whenever you want. There's no being late. There's no being early. Just whenever you get in, I'll look for you. Yep. I mean, just for the show. And I always lose my train of thought. But no, you're yeah. Don't forget, if I forget to do it, we'll plug your, we'll plug your channel several times throughout the night.
Oh yeah.
So
I've got it on my banner. So.
Okay, are you streaming to your channel too?
I hope so. I have no idea.
You're welcome to if it's
I'd have to figure that out. How the heck do I figure that out? Wow. Just go over there and see if it's up, I guess.
Yeah, you could try that. It should have asked you when you came in if you're on StreamYard. But I mean, we could figure that out in the weeks to come too. If you're going to come on, eventually
Well,
you'll want the watch hours.
it's not showing that. And I didn't see a question about, I mean, it came up and asked me to attach a channel. And I did that. I put my channel in there. But
Oh, it should then. It should.
yeah, but then I to get in here, I clicked on the link you sent me.
Yeah. Usually it's after that. It'll say, "Would you like to stream to your audience?" in the top right.
Oh, I missed that part.
Okay. Well, next time or whatever.
Yeah.
Feel free to,
I'm not gonna mess with it now. I still need to kind of dink around in there and figure things out, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, your videos are great though. So everyone, it's
thank you.
Sinfully food, right?
Sinfully good.
Simply good. Okay. So that's her channel.
Yeah, they wouldn't let me have Sinfully Good as my actual name. I think Google was the one who said, "Oh, that one's taken." I'm like, really? So it ended up being Sinful Good. So that's what ended up being the @Sinful Good. But the true channel name is Sinfully Good.
Okay, I think I have the. I'm gonna see if I can copy and paste it on the chat here.
So hi everyone. Welcome to the first time I've ever been on a live stream. So this ought to be interesting.
Yeah, that's right. So I should have formally. I don't think I did because we were just getting going. So this is Cindy from Sinful Good Food. She has a really good channel. I just posted. Is that right? That link, does that look right? It should be. Just put it in the chat.
Yes, that is correct.
Oh, okay, great. Okay, so I'll keep posting that. She has a good channel. She's really just started it last month, was it?
2 weeks ago.
Okay. But your production value on your videos is amazing.
What? Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I mean, like I tell people, not that I can't figure it out, but I've never edited anything. So,
the first time I edited one, the caprese chicken that I did, the first time I edited it took me 9.5 hours. The one I did today took me 3.
Wow. Yeah. See, that's how the lives go. You get more comfortable each time, and
Thank you, Electric. He said the ranch and Italian spice is excellent.
Oh, cool. See, I'm already missing. Yeah. Okay. I'm already missing comments here. Yeah, but they are great videos. And I think I told you on email the story about how my kid asked for scrambled eggs and I'm a single father.
Yes.
I don't know how to do it. I had to Google how to do it, and I watched a video, but it's like, so that's why I wanted to give you the idea. 60-second, like really easy things that you think most people should know how to make scrambled eggs, but not me.
Well, there's making scrambled eggs and there's making good scrambled eggs. There's a difference.
Yeah.
So, there's a few little tips and tricks. One of the biggest tips on scrambled eggs would be to really, really whisk them, or, don't do the fork in the bowl thing. Get out of whisk.
That's what they said to do. Okay, a whisk.
Yeah, get out of whisk. Because what makes them what makes them fluffy is air. So you want to get air in there. Now, if you're like me, I have an immersion blender. So I have one of those stick blenders, and I stick it in a cup, and I just stick it down in there and turn it on, and it's done. That and cooking it low and slow. I mean, those are the two biggest things about scrambled eggs, is that put your pan on a medium low and don't mess with it much. To be quite honest, you take a rubber or silicone spatula and just run it across and let it sit and run it across, and that's how you get those big, when you go to those really nice brunches and stuff, they have those big curds in their scrambled eggs, and they're nice and soft and pillowy. That's how you get those.
Those are great tips.
Yeah, your idea. I'm going to do something with that. I may not be able to get it in 60 seconds. I'll try.
Oh, I mean, no, I
as a
just said, for
short.
example, you know.
Yeah, as a short. But
when I watch, like, I mean, you know, when a kid's hungry, he wants to eat. So like,
right,
there's not much
right.
time to spare. So I went to there was a video, it was like 1 minute and 20 seconds. I clicked on the smallest video, and I mean, I already Googled it, so I already wrote down what to do, but just to kind of have something running.
Right.
That's why I kind of said, yeah.
I'm, you know, just kind of building on your idea, and I'm really open to ideas. So I even I have Facebook over. It's a different title, but I do have a Facebook, and one of the things I do with those people is I say, challenge me, and so they will give me basically some of the ingredients, and I will go in and I will make a recipe for them and do that. And if I get interested, that's not the right word, used to these lives, I've got to get some other equipment to make this a whole lot better. But I will do maybe a day and say, challenge me, and you know, here's some. We'll do a brainstorm. How do you come up with a recipe? You know, pork chops. You know, what do you do? How do you just come up with that recipe instead of having it sitting in front of you?
You know, the other one I always mess up. I always have to either Google it or just the grilled cheese. Grilled cheese and ham.
You know, that was the other one I was thinking about doing. I may take a day and do I don't know that I can do a live because I don't have a notebook yet. So trying to do a live in the kitchen is going to be tough.
Yeah.
But a short. And what I may do is do a series of things like, you know, the scrambled eggs, the bacon, the French toast, grilled cheese, tuna casserole, you know, those types of things. The real quick, my kid's hungry and I want to make something real quick, you know?
That's exactly,
And so I may look at doing a day where I do a couple of videos that I drop that day for that kind of thing, and then I'll put it in a playlist.
Yeah, definitely the playlist for the guys.
You know, most chefs in this world, they're men. In fact, women are very rarely chefs. So,
something's going on here.
Where's Terry?
Oh, there you are. Okay.
There she
is.
Hey, Terry.
Hey, Sin.
Hey, how you doing?
Doing good. How are you?
Doing fine. I have this crazy setup with my camera. I've got my light source, and my camera's stuck on top of my counter over here, so it looks like you're staring down at me.
That's okay.
That's cool.
Not bad for a first.
No, you're doing great.
Well, I'm really sitting in my bed because I've been meeting a friend for the past few days, sitting in a hard chair, so my arthritis in my back hurts really bad.
Yeah.
So I'm actually sitting on my bed.
Well, hey, better there than the floor, right?
Yeah. Well, usually I have my palm trees behind me since, you know, it's Chad's chat.
Gotcha.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
I'm wearing my little Mexican dress, so. Gotta be, you know, Texas, you gotta do that kind of thing. And Joe's coming in. Cool.
Joe's here. Cool. I forgot Julie's helping out in the back end here. She's helped me out.
Hello, can you hear me?
Hey, Joe.
We can hear you.
Welcome,
we can't
Joe.
see you, but we can hear you.
Okay, let me set up my mic. I'm not sure what's going on with my camera. Sorry.
Yeah, your mic's perfect.
Very good.
So
Julianne is working
bored today because you've been online an awful lot.
So Julianne is working in the background. Hi, Julianne. You always do an awesome job.
Yeah, I always forget she helps me out. Yep. Yeah, she does. She does all the graphics and all that stuff. Yeah.
Cool, cool.
Gives me more time to draw palm trees.
Well, you can draw them like that. If I'm drawing something, I got to be looking at it.
Usually I do too, but we're just kind of doodling. People wanted me to do it. I'm like, well, I do like to do it, or you know. Oh yeah, I could check. Okay.
Yeah, it's one of those things that I can't do it without looking at it.
Hey,
It's been a while
Joe.
since I've done one.
Hello.
Hey Joe, how you doing?
I'm not too bad. You?
Good, thanks. So I just heard about
Good,
your
good. This camera's a weird angle. Never mind.
I don't know too much. We got Clearwater, Claire coming in too, and then we'll get back to your stuff, Joe. Welcome.
Hello.
Hey, Claire.
Hey,
You're
Claire.
right. Good to meet you all.
Welcome.
Good
Yeah,
to meet you as well.
We'll do some little introductions because I don't even know much about. Well, I know Claire, you're Taylor, but let me introduce Joe first if she's ready, because I don't know much about her channel. I think she has like a podcast or something. I don't really know anything about. Well, we can come back to her if she's not on. Oh, there she is. So,
Hello.
hey,
Hello.
let me let Poe in. Hey, Poe.
Howdy,
hey, Poe.
howdy, howdy.
Oh,
Good,
hey,
good. How
Poe.
you doing, Poe? Thanks for joining us.
Hello.
Let me
We're
introduce.
starting to look like the Brady Bunch.
I got to introduce Joe and Claire the Taylor, and then we'll say hi to Poe real quick. Everyone knows Poe, right?
Yep.
Okay.
No,
Poe on the
never.
go. He's good. We're good friends.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
So, Joe, what you have a podcast? Is that right?
Yeah, so I do a podcast with my friend and colleague Kai, and I also have a channel for my music stuff. And that's
Okay.
kind of my main
Awesome.
channel is the music and Luthery stuff, which I know Poe is into as well.
Yeah, we'll have to
Just a
get the
little
links to that. Yeah. We'll have to get the links to that going tonight. I wrote it down earlier. I don't know where I put my notes. I write everything down and I can never find my notes. And I did try to look it up, but I couldn't. I'll have to use the link to get to it. So
Yeah, I just keep
And
a
I'd like
notepad
to-
right
I'd
here
like
on the
to-
computer.
yeah.
I'd like to send a message to Juliana as well. Obrigada for your help. Você é muito legal.
Oh, nice. Cool. So yeah, we'll get those links going and we'll check out your stuff, Joe. And let's see. So next we got working our way backwards here. We got Clearwater, Claire the Taylor. How you doing?
Hello, I'm good, thank you. So I'm trying to sort out getting YouTube on another screen so I can see the live chat.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm good, thank you. I have my wine o'clock as my Dutch courage for tonight.
Excellent. And Claire, do you have a YouTube channel too?
Yeah, it should be in the underneath my name. So the Ethical Taylor is my YouTube channel.
Okay.
Is what I've gone as the entire time I've been trying to build up my business. And basically, outside of YouTube, I'm an alterations tailor and I do some bespoke work. And then I also teach sewing skills, and with doing some virtual teaching over lockdown, it sort of spurred me to start a YouTube, even though like other people were telling me not to, because it wouldn't be like worth it kind of thing, all the time that you take to do the videos, which is proving a lot, which is why I haven't done much. But kind of seeing you guys, and then before sort of SPTV, I was and still on LawTube as well, so that's kind of spurred me into properly starting it.
Excellent. Yeah, we'll have to check out your channel later.
And just in case anyone's wondering, I'm proper Essex, so
Oh, excellent.
because I know that always gets spoken about with anyone that comes on from the UK. So just putting it out there.
Well, we love the UK people.
Juliana, that's actually purple. It's weird how it shows up on the spectrum, though.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Yeah, see, there's the full blue.
I like the purple.
Yeah.
I just like the purple because it seems like everyone has the blue.
Right.
which is nice. Blue is nice, but I like purple too.
There we go.
Cool.
Yeah,
So
it's weird.
So John Poe, you got, I do a lot of work with Poe. He's a great guy. He's got a great channel called Poe on the Go. He's a retired chief, right?
Yep.
Yep, chief, and
32 years law enforcement, Army veteran. So
excellent.
I do pretty much a nightly live stream called Cop Talk. I'm actually going to be doing one here in just a little bit, but
Cool.
wanted to jump in and just say howdy. And discuss a lot of the law enforcement side of things, and a lot of stereotypes and myths that you hear about law enforcement, and just try to create a different kind of outlook into how people see and view police officers.
Yeah, no, I love those cop talks because, most people don't personally know a police officer. I know I don't know one besides you, so, we don't know those things. So it's very interesting.
All I know is to be respectful. Yes, sir. No, sir. And what do you want, sir?
Nah, you don't have to do that. Just be yourself. Be casual. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't talk about the fact of, just how dangerous it is with the encounters for law enforcement. You never know what's going to happen. Mm-hmm. You're walking up to a car on a traffic stop, and it could be you, Sin, and or it could be Terry, any one of you. But the thing is that out of that 100, you're going to have that one person that's always going to freak out the moment you get there, and you never know when it's going to happen. And that's one of those things a lot of folks don't talk about. Just be yourself, calm. The fact is that if you show them just as much respect as they show you, it's not 99.999% always going to work out without any real problem. So
yeah,
Chad, I got to step out for just a second.
Okay, sounds good, Paul.
All right,
you can leave it streaming if you want. Yeah. all right, cool. Yeah, so that's that.
Well, remember I told you I do horses?
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh, it's pretty.
That's just a sketch, but
It's very nice. Yeah, it's nice to, it's nice to do a little something. Like I said, I started drawing and stuff. Well, we haven't done the show in a few weeks, and then people were asking me why I haven't been drawing. I'm like, well, I gotta watch. The show's been popular, so I have to watch the chat. So, but it's cool. People understand.
Hello, Christ Anxiety. I'm doing well this Monday. Spent the morning editing the pork chop recipe that went up today.
Yeah, that's very good. I'm gonna put your link back up there. Sinful good.
But that was what I spent my morning doing.
Excellent. Those are great. Very, very professional videos.
Thank you. Well, back in the day, right after my divorce, I went back to school, and I went to school for advertising art and got, 2 classes away from a degree in graphic arts and advertising, and went, I don't want to do this. And so I went into RTVF, which is radio, television, and film. And so I learned a little bit about it, but that's been like eons ago. And I'm like going, well, it's now coming back into, use. I never thought I'd use it, and you'd be surprised at what comes back around,
Right, absolutely. Yeah, that's great. I tried to post I'll try again in a little while. I tried to post your link, and it said
I see it on the bottom there.
Oh, Julie's got it. All right, cool. Very good, very good. And then good. She's got see, she's a lot quicker than me. Julie's got up Joe's, and We'll have to get Claire's too.
Yeah, I'll put mine in.
Yeah. All right, cool.
I'm like looking around doing all these different things.
Yeah, no rush. We're here for a while.
Obrigado, Juliana.
Juliana's the queen.
Yeah, she is. She really is.
Is Marilyn going to pop in the pre-show, or is she just doing the after show?
Just as far as I know, just the after show.
Okay, cool.
Oh, she's sadly missed.
Yeah, definitely. It's a lot to do both for everyone.
To do all of that, yeah, I can imagine.
Oh, yeah, no.
I mean, if you think about it, think of all the ones that Aaron puts out in a day, and I'm like going, oh my god.
I know. I
It
try to
makes me
keep up with him, but I
tired.
can't. You know,
Like, holy cow! Does he do anything else all day?
I can't imagine. You know, I think he does. He's crazy
Oh my gosh, I know.
because he only does it. He doesn't do like too many morning ones. He does it like all at night, I think.
In the evening, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I do, and the worst part about it is the time that I'm actually doing all the filming because I'm cooking. What you see filmed or come up the next day is what we had for dinner the night before. So,
Okay.
At that time when all of those start coming up, I have to start dinner, which is kind of a bummer because but I'm filming it. It's taking me a little bit longer as well, so it's really funny.
But that is the beauty of you doing the food channel like you are.
Yeah.
Bit the same when I'm trying to do mine as lives when I'm unpicking something because it's the easiest way. But yeah, because otherwise when I'm filming myself to do like a proper video of how to do whatever, yeah, that's why I think I haven't videoed them for ages because it's just like I have to get all the different angles and edit it afterwards. That's what I don't have time for. But I can't do a whole make live because it's so like I'm all over the place.
Oh, I can't imagine doing a kitchen one live. Not at this point. It's interesting because all you see is this one spot, and that's the only spot I have to keep clean, completely clean. If you saw what was off camera, all of my spices and all of my crap that I've got over there, you'd be like, oh my gosh,
Wow. Yeah, that's gotta be hard to do live.
At the moment.
Yeah. It would be interesting, But yeah, I'm enjoying the filming and honest to God, I'm enjoying the editing part of it, finding all the stuff. I do all the graphics set on that thing. So it's like the picture with the banner that says what it is. I do that. I do the graphics for the directions or the recipe. I did I did the video behind the thanks for watching. The 3 dogs. I did that, but really and truly, like I said, it's what's really funny is I have learned what the word looks like when you're editing. So I can actually literally I'm going through the sound and I can see where I've said
Interesting. It's great.
Cool.
I've put my link in our chat anyway. Let me know if I need to put it in the main chat.
Okay, I don't see it yet. Unless I missed it.
Oh, right, yeah, no, Juliana's good too. Thank you,
Yeah,
Juliana.
I see. Yeah, okay. I see. Yeah, she knows all this stuff. Yeah, well,
Julie.
She's like the queen.
Yeah, she
Next
is.
to Amy.
Yep.
So Claire, you do sewing, right?
Yes, but
Awesome.
tonight I am painting because that's
Excellent.
when I'm
multi-talented.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll never blow my own horn. But Yeah, because I'm like teaching sewing and I do it as a day job.
Mhm.
I don't actually get the pleasure out of it. Everyone always asks me if I make my own stuff. Oh, by the way, have you seen my Where is Shelley sweater?
Oh, that's cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, so I don't make a lot of my own stuff.
Mhm.
I do when I allow myself the time, or just have the time to do it. But yeah, otherwise painting is my sort of release. That and gardening, but unfortunately gardening is my first.
I wish I had the patience to sew. One thing goes wrong and I'm like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah.
Everything has to match and line up. I can't do it.
Yes, you do have to have a good eye and patience. Also,
there's a question. Sorry, go on.
No, that's all right.
Go ahead, Joe.
I know it's been said like for a while when I've been in the chat
Right,
thing
yeah.
about the Clearwater Claire, and it's because Claire Headley said when you had commented once, Chad, and maybe there was like some other people that were calling themselves Clearwater, and she said, "Oh, there should be a Clearwater Claire," and I was like, "Oh my god." Let me,
Nice. Oh, I love it. I love all the clear waters.
That's great.
Yeah, somebody has a question for Ted. Has a question. Ted. Sorry. Let me try this again. Ted S has a question for Joe. How many guitars do you have, and which one is your favorite?
So it depends on your definition of guitars. If we're talking about standard 6-string guitars, then about 5 or 6. And my favorite would probably be Mexican requinto that I have. But if we're talking about instruments more broadly, then I couldn't possibly count them. I'd be here all day.
Oh my.
Like 50 or something. And my favorite is the oud, because that's the one I play the most, and that's the kind of music I like to play. So, and that's my favorite one to build. Thank you for your question.
So you build them?
Yes, I'm a luthier. I build instruments.
Awesome.
Oh, that's interesting.
I didn't know there was a name for that.
Well, now you know.
Yeah.
It's very interesting. We'll have to definitely check out your channel and stuff.
That's kind of what my main channel is about.
Okay.
Juliana's posted both of my links, and the main channel, the non-podcast one, is about my music and lutherie and stuff. So there it is.
Okay. Excellent.
Cool. Hi, John. I'm not going to try your last name. I've watched Aaron butcher it numerous times.
Yeah, I just call him John S.
John Sostalski.
That sounds
Watched too
perfect,
much
actually. Yeah.
Aaron.
Shostovsky,
Aaron.
if it's Polish.
And welcome,
Scooby-Dooski.
Daniel. Daniel's here
Do much
too.
murdering.
Yeah, pretty clear. Pre-show is not all dissimilar from pre-clear. Daniel says true. Hey, Pastor Alex.
Hi, Alex.
Hi, Alex.
Hey, Alex.
Good to see you.
Our
as
interview
always.
went live today, by the way.
Oh, nice. You had an interview with Alex?
Yeah, on the podcast, Alex's interview went live today.
Oh, okay.
He knows
Oh,
this
cool.
already. I emailed him about it, but
Very cool.
Cool. Hey, Jensel. Destiny. Very good.
So Terry, what do you do? Just out of curiosity.
I don't have a channel or anything. I toy with the idea of doing it, but this is just summer's always busy for me, and I just don't have time to devote to it. But I'm a knitter, but I was very proud of myself because I've been crocheting for something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I made this. I don't know if you can see it. It's a bag. I'm making the handles right now. but it's crocheted, and so I wanted Marilyn to tell me she's proud of me.
Nice.
I need
Looks
positive.
beautiful.
Need positive
I'm
feedback.
proud of you.
Thank you.
I can't. I can crochet like a square, the same as what I can do with my knitting, but to actually crochet a thing, my knitting will be knitting like rectangles and then
A blanket.
Yeah. No, because I want to make myself a jumper, but I'll be sewing it up. I can't deal with all that pattern.
Yeah,
It's
I
actually
can't do.
something I want to talk to Marilyn about, the difference between patterns for sewing and then patterns for like knitting or crochet, because I think she only does crochet.
Your knitting group at the library, or fiber group at the library, was given a bunch of yarn in these cupcake holders. You know what you get at the grocery store?
Oh, cute.
And they had different colors in it. And so she's given us to October to make something with it. So it's kind of a challenge. So I thought, all I saw when I looked at it was granny squares. So I made the bag. And my girlfriend she crocheted these flowers that are about this big, that are flat. And they kind of puzzle piece together, and it's a scarf, but it's crocheted flowers.
Excellent.
So hers looked really pretty, and she had really pretty colors. She had a lot of turquoise and jewel tones, plum. So I was jealous of her colors.
Yeah.
Hey, Selena, how's it going?
Hey, Selena.
Yeah, I wish I had the patience for knitting or crochet or sewing or playing an instrument. I used to date a guitar player, and he taught me to appreciate really good guitar players. So I appreciate them now more than I used to.
It's excellent.
Hey, Alex. Yeah, I'm from Essex. I have emailed you. Because I don't think you live that far from where my studio is. But yeah, I'm from North Essex.
All right.
Welcome
What
back.
is everybody
Bo.
doing?
Good.
Oh,
How are you?
before you left, I wanted to thank you for your service, both in the military and on the streets.
Oh no, it was my honor. Military, third generation. It's part of who we are. It's in our blood. And then as a law enforcement officer, that was just a continuation of serving the community. And you know what? It put a roof over my family's head, fed my children. It was an honor to be of service. So, but thank you. I appreciate it.
And my husband's Navy retired.
Oh, okay. Squid, huh?
Seal.
Yeah, that's what we in the other branches call the Navy folks is squids.
Nice.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, you do know what
it's like-
Navy stands for, right?
Oh, let's hear.
Never again volunteer yourself.
Oh, I can understand that one. Yeah, my goodness. Chad can tell you. He's
Yeah, I love the police stories.
he's heard some of the things I've been through, so he knows what it's like. So
Yeah. Yep.
yeah, it's fun stuff. So
Yeah.
So we got, let's see, I see we have one looks like they are either crocheting or knitting. That would be Miss Terry Ray.
Crocheting.
Yep.
We got two that are painting. So
I'm just sitting here. Mine's all in the kitchen, and I'm not
That's
hauling
okay.
the camera in there.
Well, no, Cindy might give us some tips about I don't know the basics post. So we talked earlier before you got here about us giving our idea of doing like things for single filers like me. I got Chaz, and I'm like, I gotta Google when I make them something like even scrambled eggs, basic stuff like that. So I think, you know what I mean? So she could do stuff like that. And what else?
By the way, Chad, I was going to say, your scrambled eggs, to make them healthier, if you add some milk in and put them in like a plastic tub in the microwave,
Okay.
rather than doing them in the pan with butter, then that's how
Yes,
my
you
mum
can.
learned to do it when she was working at a cafe, and they're like super fluffy afterwards.
Oh, okay. See,
Yeah, if
they
you
It
don't
told me
wanna-
that.
breaks my heart, you know, like every time, like, oh, I wish I could have it, and you can, you know, like sort of, because I wonder sometimes as well with some of them vegan things, what
What do you?
extra silly stuff they have in them. You know, it's
And
like
you
it's
know how
fine if
bad
it's proper veggies, but
you know how bad I am with the instructions. It did say put milk and salt and pepper. I forgot all three of those things. He still ate it. And he said they were good.
It's amazing what kids will eat.
Yeah, he said they were
Yeah.
best thing.
You know, owning that restaurant we had for me, you know, doing the cooking, we with our scrambled eggs, we just put it on a low flame. Of course, we already had ours pre-mixed with the milk and everything, and then we would just as I'm cooking them, do it nice and slow, and just use a spatula and keep turning them as they go. You get those beautiful, nice, fluffy scrambled eggs that way. So,
Yeah.
oh, come here. Oh, Mr. Sensitive here.
Oh.
Aw.
He sees
And
me
mine-
talking to someone else, and he's like, no. You're going to pay
Mine are
attention."
being good right now.
Yeah.
That's cool.
This one gets in there. I tell you what, he digs in like a tick under the blankets, and he gets up in there, and he's just he's not coming out. You can't hardly pull him out. But I think Alex had a great idea about a dating game for Clearwater Chad there. What do you
Yeah.
guys think?
I thought we were doing a dating game for Alex.
Yeah, I heard about that. I think I missed
Yeah,
the
are
stream
you-
when he announced it.
Is he trying to deflect onto Chad?
I
Is
think
that what
he
he's
is.
doing?
I know. I haven't heard much about his show.
Yeah, Alex, what's the update on that? I mean, you're here saying we need to do that for Chad. What about you? We never heard the results of your dating game. Ah, there we go.
Yep.
I see what you're doing.
That's cool.
That's still not an answer, Alex.
He's been busy. It's festival season.
Yeah. It's on hold for now. Oh, Ash is on a trip right now.
Oh, okay.
Is that his excuse?
I just don't think he's cleared all the thetans properly.
Nice.
If you'd done that properly, you know, how are your ethics there, Alex? Is that what's going on? What are we doing here? Do we need a KR? So,
That's funny.
Oh, by the way, I went past a Scientology, building, going, I don't even know what the street is, but Alex will know. It's it's nearer the river, kind of near St. Paul's. I don't
Let me
know
let
what
this guy
street
out.
it's on. But one of my friends, she's moving away from London, and my other friend is just going through a bit of a crazy time at the moment, and she blurted out, "Why don't we join a cult?" And I was like, "What?" She was like, "You're leaving London. Why not join a cult
Oh wow.
before you leave?" I was like,
Thanks,
I
but no
have
thanks.
Oh, Jesus.
Pretty random.
Oh,
I'm like, oh right, that's the main org apparently. Yeah, there's to be like one person in there, and that's it. Some woman.
Claire, what are we painting there?
Oh,
Oh, I will show you
Is she
on my
asking-
phone. That's what I'm copying it from. If you can see
Oh,
that.
okay.
So that's the
Nice.
picture.
Oh, nice.
cool.
My camera is kind of teetered, but
Very nice.
Very nice. My stepmother paints in oils, and she's promised to teach me
Very
how.
nice.
oh yeah, I love oils. These are acrylics, just so that I can water them down. But I do love oils too.
See, I've never really done a lot of the canvas based painting. I've done a lot of the automotive painting, and things like that, the pinstriping, those kinds of things. So I've never really worked with the brush to canvas.
So do you do plasma cutting and that type of stuff at all?
Yeah, I just don't have the equipment. I have a friend who lives down the road, who owns a big company that does plasma cutting. So if I need to do anything, I can go down there and I'll just kick him off his machine for a little bit, and then he get my stuff cut out, and then he'll go back to his stuff. So
Yeah, I worked for a little while doing CAD work. You know, you put it all in the CAD program, and it goes into the plasma cutter. I did a bunch of designs for a little company here in Texas that for a year or two.
Ours are pretty simple. That you gotta. I'm not going any further than 1/4-inch plate steel on most of it, and I do everything SVG, and I do it in a 2D format. Because you're cutting it with plate steel with a plasma, you're not going to be able to do the 3D imaging.
Right.
So, but I am working right now using the laser out in the garage. I'm cutting out all the parts. I'm making a 4-foot by 4-foot CNC router table that I'm going to add to my workshop.
Oh, nice.
So I think I'll be pretty happy with it when it's done. It's just when you're making the frame and the gantry out of wood, you pretty much have to triple everything that you're doing. So it's just taking time to get it all put together right now.
Right.
So let's see here. Okay. Yeah. And I do everything pretty much through a program called Lightburn. That is probably the best out there for the CNC lasers. So literally I can take any image I want. I can blow it up any size I want, and it keeps it as in a vector or SVG type file where it doesn't matter how big or how small you make it, it retains all the same dimensions to it. So.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, I remember having to make things bigger or smaller when I was working with that CAD program. It was a real pain.
Yeah, they're fun. And then with the guitar projects I'm doing right now, I've got several of them that are I'm literally making them out of sheets of plywood. Right. So you're talking 5-6 layers of plywood in there to get it to the thickness that I want, and then I have to sand them down and gouge them to get the surfaces that I need and everything. So working on a lot of those right now.
Joe knows what you're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, you're muted, Joe.
Yeah, I thought there might be some background noise, so I didn't want to interrupt. But I do mainly acoustic things, so I don't know so much about the kind of ones that you build, but
the electric
side,
I
kind of have an idea.
For me, it's I've done the acoustic work before. It's just there's a lot of time and intensive work into it with the acoustics. It's not that I don't mind. It's just that the profit level is so much higher in the electrics than it is in the acoustics nowadays.
Cool.
I mean, when I can flip 3 guitars out in a week as compared to 1 acoustic in a month, that's a lot of difference there. So
I was going to say, I tend to do between 2 and 4 in a month. So
yeah.
How many a week? That's crazy.
I've my biggest order so far is I did 5 electrics in 1 week.
Wow. Yeah, electrics are obviously much quicker. Yeah.
Yeah, they're with those, what I'm doing is I'm doing everything with the hand router, the table saw. I'm doing all the major cutting on it because we're talking 1 3/4 to 2 inches thick of wood. And then I'll do the final cast on it with the laser where I'll burn in whatever needs to be etched onto it. And I'm really liking using either the resins, the clear epoxy resins to finish them out with, or going with just the finish oils and more of a satin type finish to the product. It's all what the customer wants.
Yep, I know that. It's all about what the customer wants. Message for Juliana. You said you wanted to hear me play. If you want to hear me play, then it's all on my channel.
So,
yeah,
I don't want to kind of hijack this.
Yeah, you're welcome to play.
Yeah, go ahead and play.
Yes.
And let's just say hi to DV and Outcast first, and then we'd love to hear you play.
Hey, Deviant.
How's it going?
Hey, Deviant.
Hey,
Hi.
Deviant.
Can you
where's
hear
your
me?
camera? We can hear you.
We can hear
Yeah,
you. Can't see you.
I could need some help because I only have my iPhone with a camera, and I don't know how to set it up.
I had that same problem, Deviant, and I went to Play Store and got a program called IV Cam, and that's what I'm using. I'm using my Samsung, but it's also for iPhone,
Okay,
and you have to get it on. Yeah, you have to get it on both your phone and your computer.
yeah, right. So that's what I was.
You
thinking.
should be able to go into your settings on the StreamYard and set it up, because when I first started, I was only using my my Samsung Galaxy as my, my phone.
But
Yeah,
that's different, I think, because you can connect your Samsung. I had a Galaxy until this October, so you can pair it with your Windows computer, but you can't pair your iPhone.
Unless it's a Mac.
But I can open two. I can use the link and open it in my phone, but for the headphones and mic to work, I need also to have it on the computer.
All right, folks. Yeah. Well, I need to slide out. I gotta get ready for my live stream here in just 20 minutes or so. So thank you all for having me in. Appreciate you all. Have fun.
Yeah, great to talk with you, Poe.
All right. Bye-bye.
Cool.
So Outcast, can I ask you one question?
Yeah, sure.
Why did you leave Samsung and go for an iPhone?
Because I had to. My Samsung, I got it for my 40th birthday and from a friend, and it started to, the lower part was completely black, and I can't afford to buy a phone, so I had to take what was given to me. I used to have an iPhone also against my will. I mean, sure, they last a long time, but other than that, I feel dirty.
I only hear bad things about iPhones and how you have to upgrade them so often. They don't hold the have that much memory in them and things like that. That's why I'm always so against them.
Oh, but compared to my Samsung, that had, I think, 32 or 64 meg memory. This one can take anything.
Yeah, it's got a SD card.
Oh, not a separate SD card.
Oh, okay. My Samsung has an SD card.
Yeah,
you
that's
can
the
buy
thing with iPhones. You don't have that option.
Oh, bummer.
Well, at least we can hear you.
But they have become better when it comes to integration with Windows and PC and all that stuff.
Hi, Joel.
Which is
sure.
I
see. Yeah, iPhone is another cult, personally.
Yeah, 100%.
Yep.
Once, because my sister's all into Apple, so it's like she won't go for anything else, and I'm like, no.
I just don't understand why they cost so much more than a regular phone. I could never justify spending 10 times more on a phone.
Because it's a cult. You buy an identity. You buy an identity.
It's gotta be,
to have white headphones, sing like everyone else.
Thanks for
See you later, Alex.
You are
Alex.
I people. It makes you slightly better than everyone else.
Yeah.
Which is why I got cheap white ones.
Yeah. But the quick question, is it okay if I do it with I think I won't appear twice if I use both the computer and so I open it up with the same link on my phone.
I mean, give it a try if you want.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah.
It's
worst
just that
case, just-
I feel like a sneaky snake hiding
Oh.
in the dark.
It's all good. We're all
Wasn't
kinda
there a
like
Ray
that.
Stevens song along those
Don't
lines,
give-
Sneaky Snake?
I was going to say, don't give us a reason to give you nicknames.
Later, Destiny.
See you, Dustin. Thanks for stopping by.
Bye, Destiny.
Bye, Destiny.
No, I was hoping to use this a bit to be more comfortable because I have been on streams many times before, long streams, but never with camera. And then I have been asked to join and give my expertise. They don't know how disappointed they will be. And I think they want to see me when we do that kind of thing.
Nice.
Good job.
It's all
What's your
to
expertise
deceive
in?
me.
Oh, okay. No problem.
Deviant Outcast, what is your expertise in?
I am originally I am an Egyptologist and an archaeologist. So I don't work as it now because I'm retired. And to enter allow mic och camera access. Mikrofon och kamera tillåt. Sorry. Mic is working, but that's not what we want.
At the start.
That's what we want.
Okay,
So-
everyone. Oh, sorry to cut you guys off. Everyone in the chat, put a 1 in the chat if you want to hear Joe play guitar. I'll vote 2. Got some 1s. Got a lot of 1s. I don't see any 2s or 3s or nothing. Hey, Deviant.
Okay, it looks like
Yeah,
the
the
votes
ones
are
have
in.
it. We got plenty of time.
Oh,
That went down or
I can hear myself in my fucking phone. I don't want that.
Well, I could probably cancel the other stream if you want. You want me to cancel this? Wait. Oh, Julie got it before me. That's perfect. All right. Now we. Okay, it's back.
So
I think she needs one for the.
this is
sound.
my setup.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, I think it's fine. I don't hear it double. Looks good.
Good.
All right. Whenever you're ready, Joe.
I still hear my... Oh, okay, but... Sorry.
Very good. That was amazing.
Sorry, I was muted.
Yay.
That was excellent.
Uncle.
Could you hear it okay with the microphone? Because it's not the usual one I use for music. It's like a vocal podcasting microphone.
Yeah, came in loud and clear on my end. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah? Okay, cool.
Yeah, everyone loved it.
Let me read the comments. Wow.
Yeah.
You're too kind. Thank you.
Yeah, it really was. It
Oh,
really
no.
was nice.
You oh no.
We stand tall.
Juliana, obrigada. So I guess if you like that and you want to hear me playing more, check out my YouTube channel.
Definitely.
There we go. There's a plug.
Definitely. Yeah, no, everyone can plug their channel. This is the place to do it.
I might have to have yours
Oh,
on in the
OBG
background whilst
Foster.
I do on my live.
What kind of musicology? Because that was so if you're a musicologist, I don't know if this is relevant. This is a bit of a tangent. That was based on an Iranian mode or daska called Avozadashti. Oh, medieval music. Okay. No, I play some medieval music too.
Wow. That's amazing.
How's your painting going, Chad?
Oh, yeah. Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I just did a drawing. I just did the one drawing.
Oh,
The
nice.
Hanks, little palm trees. It's my one thing I like to do is, yeah.
I was
Yeah, I
thinking
did
if you
forget.
ever do your I was watching one of your videos yesterday and I thought, oh, if you ever do a shop, then you should have those on your merch with palm trees.
Yes, people. Yep, people have said that I should. I just haven't taken the time to set up the fourth wall stuff.
Yeah.
But
To be
yeah,
honest,
definitely.
with all the different ones, I get a bit of FOMO where I have to like stop myself from buying stuff because I'm on a sort of shop less or shop not at all of things that I don't need to have as much as it all
Yeah.
looks very nice.
Right. Yeah. It seems like everyone has,
Yeah.
which is all good stuff. But like you said, it gets a little overwhelming.
Yeah.
This is for OBG Foster and whoever else.
Oh yeah, yeah. Wow. Yeah, you're welcome to say more if you want. I liked it quite a bit.
I was just showing the sheet music
Yeah, no worries.
because I'm musicologist, right?
Wow, that's excellent. Very good. Yeah, Jenny. I mean, if I could sit here and do these palm trees, everyone's got something they could do. I'm just pretty much doodling up here.
A question
Yeah, exactly.
from Ted. A question from Ted S. What is the other instrument being played on your latest video called Kadrid Kozaken? So I'm playing the oud, which is what you saw just then. The other instrument played by Nashanas is called a gudok or a hudok, which is a bowed instrument played in Russia and Ukraine.
Wow, that's excellent. Very nice.
Shukran.
Sorry, I had.
Oh, Cindy's back. All right.
Yeah, I had a bit of an internet burp.
No worries.
My internet said nope.
Nice. Good. Good. Now we're up to 7. That's excellent. Very good.
OPG Foster, I have not heard of that Kazakh singer, but I will definitely look up.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
I used to have a Dombra, Kazakh Dombra, but I've since got rid of it, sold it. So I'll have a look it up.
Excellent.
I unmuted myself, Juliana.
Excellent.
And I definitely it
This is cool. So, Cindy, what were you saying about the heat temps again? The meat was at 165, which I knew that one, but I didn't know the other ones. What were the other ones again? Like
well, 165 is chicken and casseroles.
Oh, okay.
They are the two things that have to be at 165 for food safe. You can do beef anywhere from 125 all the way to 165. Pardon the dogs.
It's okay.
Anyway, and then things like pork and the other meats they can do to 145. Seafood, salmon, that type of stuff. But your food safe levels are, 165 casseroles. Chicken, beef is much lower. And when we talk about pork, there's a sort of what used to be an old wives' tale that you had to have pork really well done up at the 165, and that was because back in the day, they fed pigs whatever was left over, right? They called it slop. Well, now they do commercial grain-based feeds, and so the trichinosis, which was the problem back then, is not a problem anymore. So instead of having to cook your pork to shoe leather, you can actually have it still pink in the center, and you're fine.
Well, you really know your stuff.
I had to take food safe back when I was doing it commercially.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna mute for a minute while the dogs go crazy over something.
No
I don't know
worries. Thanks, Julie. For the help. Thank you very much, Julie.
Like I said, a leaf blows by in the park. Casey!
It's all right. That's all right.
Adios, Juliana.
Hey.
Boa tarde.
I'm trying to get them through their barky time.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah. Lots of interesting things with cooking, and things have changed quite a bit from back in the day.
Yeah. Oh, Joel has a question for Joe. Joel says, "What country are you in, Joe?"
I'm in Britain.
Oh, okay. Excellent.
Oh no. Well, I hope dog feels better.
Oh gosh.
That's the best alarm clock in the world. You're dead asleep and your dog pukes, and you're wide awake.
Yeah. Yep.
OPG Foster, no complaints from me. Go ahead.
That's cool, Joel. Nice and fresh. That's always something you want to do.
And Joel has another question. Joel says, question, Joel, what kind of guitars are on the wall?
All right. This is going to take a while.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my.
So Spanish laúd, charango from South America, Portuguese viola amarantina, ukulele, another charango, Portuguese cavaquinho, Mexican requinto, Turkish saz, baglama, Mexican vihuela, Ukrainian domra. On this side, we have a Cuban tres, a mandolin, rollback mandolin, an acoustic bass, a Tibetan dranyen, and a Turkish
Wow.
lavta.
That's
Wow.
amazing.
That's a lot of guitars.
Yeah.
I told you I
What-
have way too many.
What's the one that was closest to you? The one that's
Closest?
like a bulle.
Behind and on your left.
Yeah, behind, right behind you, and to the left or right. Right.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
No, that's that way. That way.
That way, yeah.
Yes. There. Yes.
Oh, sorry, I was
Yes.
muted. This one, a lavta. 1 second.
No. There. Yes.
This one?
Yes. Let me see. Yeah. Right. Can you play it? Of course you can.
A little bit. It's not in tune. I haven't played it for a long time.
Okay.
This is the problem with having
I've
too
only
many,
seen-
right?
Sorry.
This is the problem with having too many, is I don't think that one's in tune.
Ah, of course.
So,
No, I was wondering because my brother, who's I hate him. I don't. I love him, of course.
that's quite an introduction. Okay.
But he's very, very musically talented, and he was given one of those for a birthday present when he turned 30 or something. And neither of us have ever seen. I don't think actually he has played it, which is odd. Yeah, I know he talked about looking at some clips or something from people playing it, but I think he's overthinking it because he's the kind of person who just sits down and does it, plays it. What's it called?
Lavta.
Lafta.
Lavta. Lavta.
Lafta. What country of origin?
Turkey.
Oh,
Or
Turkey.
Turkiye, as it's called now.
Turkiet.
Turkiye. Erdogan wanted everyone to call it Turkiye, right? So,
Yeah.
Turkey, yeah.
Turkey.
I think it's also played in Greece.
Okay.
In Greece, they call it politico lauto. But I think it's originally from Istanbul, and obviously that's now part of Turkey. So,
Okay.
Hi, Jenny.
Joe?
Chad, if you're saying something, you're muted.
No, he's back. I think. Yeah. So, Deviant, what are you doing with? What is that?
It's a foot.
Oh, wow.
It's going to be. Where is the body? It's going to be a fox.
Ah,
Oh, cute.
that's
Oh,
cute.
wow.
The little tail.
Oh,
And what happened to the head?
He lost his head.
I feel like a serial killer.
Off with his head.
Yeah,
That's
it's,
cute.
That is cute.
Aww.
it has ears too. So I'm brushing. I have crochet.
It's looking a bit like a
Crochet ped.
eggshell.
It's crochet.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
And so you're brushing it out to make it fluffy?
Yeah.
Cool.
That is
Yay.
nice.
I thought I would have some problems with the face. I've never done. I mean, I have crocheted before, but I've never done. I have actually. Oh, why isn't Marilyn here?
Well, it's too much for some people with the pre-show and post-show. So she'll be on the after
Oh, how
gathering.
cute.
Yeah.
Cute.
Oh, that is
Oh, look
cute.
at
Yeah.
Is
him.
it a little, that is look like a little mouse.
Yeah.
Oh, how
And
cute.
anyone who is sensitive, turn away. It's a mouse with a mouse.
Oh no,
Wow.
that's cute.
Oh.
That is cute.
I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
that's
sorry.
cute.
That took me a while to click to that.
I did a pun. I crocheted a
Yes. I've got a friend who would love them.
pun. So what happened to the leg?
So Chad, remember I told you there's a hand trick to tell how your steak is done?
Yeah.
So what you do is you take the palm of your hand and you don't tighten it, but you keep it kind of loose, and you want to feel this muscle right here on your thumb, and basically you touch this muscle and you touch the meat. Well, if your hand's open, that is raw. So that's what a raw piece of steak feels like. Take your pointer finger, and that is rare.
Okay.
So you keep it soft, medium rare,
All right. Good tip.
medium, and well done. So you can, if you like your steak medium rare, you go to this finger here and you touch right here, and then touch your steak. And if they feel the same, then that's where you're at.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Very good tip.
That is cool.
Just a little.
Yeah. If anyone could use the tips, it's me. Yeah, because like you said, I'm gonna have to buy one of those thermometers, because I just, since I don't know the temperature, I just do it way extra and everything's really burnt.
Yeah. Well, see, that's the thing about cooking with thermometer versus cooking with time. If you watch my videos, you'll see that I say cook until internal temperature 145 or 165 or whatever. And the reason is because no matter what, ovens and stoves and everything, they all cook at different temperatures, and some ovens have cold spots, some of them have hot spots, but temperature is constant. So it doesn't matter, if I say medium high and your stove has that from 1 to 10, and my medium high may be 8 and your medium high may be 6.
Hi, Mark.
Yep. Hey,
Hi, Mark.
Mark Turai is here.
Hi, Mark.
I always mess up his name. Great to have you.
But so if I cook mine at, you say medium high, and you like to cook your medium high at 6, and I go in and say, okay, medium high is 8, then you've got something burnt. But the temperature is always constant. So one of the biggest tips I can give people is to get a digital instant read thermometer, and they're $5 at the grocery store, the one that I use, and go by temperature, so that you're not going to have anything overcooked anymore. And the other thing you have to remember is you always want to, when I say 130 for a steak, I take into account that you want a 10-minute rest period afterwards. So, and it's sitting on a plate, and you've got it under foil, and you've got a pat of butter on top of it. It's still cooking.
Oh, okay.
So for a short bit there, it does still cook. So your temperature is going to come up while it rests.
Good tip. Very good.
Okay, it's 11 o'clock here, 11 p.m. So I'm gonna head out to bed.
Alrighty.
All right. Well, it's a pleasure, Joe. Thanks.
It was good to
Bye,
meet you,
thank you.
Joe.
It was nice meeting you.
Thank you for having me, Chad, and nice to
Yeah,
meet
you're
you
welcome
all.
every
and,
week if you want.
Nice
Yeah,
to
I'll
meet
be back.
you.
This was
Yeah,
fun.
nice to
This was
meet
good
you.
fun.
All right. Great. Yeah.
Good
It was,
job.
it was fun. Yep.
Bye.
Have a good night. Bye.
Sweet
Bye.
dreams.
Bye.
I always forget the English, the British are what 5 or 6 hours ahead of us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're an hour ahead of me.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, Clearwater Chad. When he's in character, Clearwater Chad's time is the only right time.
Well, I know
We go
that.
off of Clearwater time.
Yeah.
No other time matters when I'm in character here, but
Are you ever out of character?
Well, that's
Oh,
the only
okay.
time is what I thought.
Yep,
Yeah.
Clearwater. It's catching
Every
on
time.
Clearwater time, yep.
Yeah, what time is it at where you're at now?
6:02, 6 o'clock, yep. Clearwater time. Clearwater, Buffalo. It works out because Clearwater, Florida, and Clearwater, Buffalo, same time zone.
Oh, okay.
And it works out because when I say Clearwater time, like the main show, Aaron, he's in Clearwater, so it works out when I
Yeah.
say 2 hours before Aaron. People,
yeah.
Right.
yeah, are kind of starting
Nice.
to know, yeah, because you can't figure out these time zones, you know.
No.
Well,
Let's
somewhat.
see if it's 6 p.m. by you. You're 6 hours. I'm 6 hours ahead of you. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you're yep, yeah, you're out there too.
Yeah.
It's hard when you're doing. Well, this wasn't. Everyone knows this is the time of the pre-show. I couldn't really adjust it, but
right.
like if Mark's is still in the chat, we actually found a great time. 1 p.m. Clearwater. We've been doing almost every Saturday. We've been doing a little chat with Mark Turi. Sorry, I must have
Yeah.
said it. And
Wait.
but that took some time to get that time because we have Denver Stevo in Colorado. We got Mark Turi in Hungary, and and I'm on Clearwater time, and then Maryland's an hour. No, I think she's on the same time as me. So we had like 3 different time zones. So it took some doing to get that going. But we, it worked out though.
Yeah, we actually are. I'm in Sweden, as you may
Oh yeah,
know.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So we're actually on the middle of a time zone break, or how you say it.
The day break.
No, the different time zones
Ah.
that go longitude,
Uh-huh.
I think, is kind of divides the country,
Oh wow.
but
Oh, okay.
it's been moved out to the sea, so it's between Sweden and Finland now. So it's in the Baltic Sea, because it when the train started going in the 1800s, it was very imperative to avoid that trains didn't collide.
Mhm.
Because like
Yeah, that would be
from
good.
say a train comes from Gothenburg on the west coast and goes to Stockholm on the east coast, and they are in different time zones.
Mhm.
So to make it easier and before watches that are linked to satellites were a thing. So
Yeah.
just to make it easier, it was moved.
No, it's crazy because
Interesting.
China's like that. They all go by the one time zone for the whole country.
Hmm.
Just like
That's
China's
weird.
massive.
That would be-
Very
That would be
huge.
But-
rough. Yeah, big. Yeah.
So China.
I mean, the sun. That would mean the sun would be coming up at 9 o'clock at night, and yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
Well, they probably just don't care, to be honest, right?
It's a
True.
dictatorship, so
Yeah.
no. Exactly.
Well, it's like the
They're all
states has
instructors.
5. Yeah, the states has 5 time zones, but There are
Oh,
some states, yeah, if you count Hawaii, you know,
right. I mean, I was
if that there are some states that do not do the shift between daylight and standard.
Oh,
So,
so
like,
you
Oh,
that's
yeah,
not
we
standardized.
yeah, we basically here in the states, what happens is that in the spring forward, fall back, so we lose an hour in the spring and we
Yeah.
gain an hour back in the fall. So
Yeah, we have that too, for
Yeah.
obvious reasons.
yeah, but there are states that do not. I can't remember which ones they are, but there
No,
are states that do
Arizona
not.
is one of them.
Yeah, I think Arizona. I think it might be Ohio or Illinois. I can't remember. Somewhere in that area. They just stay on standard time all the time.
Illinois.
My husband says Illinois.
Oh, okay.
My husband used to drive 18-wheeler, and I lived 7 years in the truck with him. Go figure. And the funny thing is about living in an 18-wheeler, which is small space with my husband, is that we only got into one major fight, and that was whether or not what was it? Fort Chiswell was on the map.
Wow. That's funny.
Well, you have a solid
Be right
thing
back.
going then.
Excellent.
So that was really kind of funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ted, you're right. Alaska does have quite a few. Though that's one place that I've not. I have been to every 48 states in the continual 48. I have not done Hawaii. I have not done Alaska, but I've been to all of them in an 18-wheeler, obviously.
Wow. That's interesting.
So we used to do OTR,
Wow.
but anywho, anybody got any questions that we can answer? Oh, sorry, the dogs.
Right. Yeah. I'm gonna repost your link. Yeah. So everyone watching, don't forget. Great cooking channel, Sinful Good. I put the link up there. She got some great videos, great production value. And let's see, we'll go through everyone. Clearwater, Claire the Taylor. I don't have the link for your channel, but
oh, should I put it in the chat?
yeah, no worries.
I can put it in the main.
If you have time, even afterwards in the comments, if you want to put it too.
It's alright. It's on my. Oh.
And then I already
Does that
forgot.
come
Did we
through?
ask you? Oh, is that it? Yeah. Okay, great. There it is. And like I said, feel free to do it in the comment section after the video ends later too, if you want.
Yeah. But yeah, sorry, you were saying.
Deviant, do you have a channel too?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I have an account.
Okay.
Well, I what I have that could be interesting. I have a public playlist with. Oh, I don't know. I'll check.
Well, if you want us to subscribe to you, let us know. We're here to, we might as well plug our own. This is the place to plug your, plug your stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. What?
Yeah, I'll say for
Men nu
mine,
jävlar.
wanting to subscribe, if you want to hear about, well, firstly, if you want to watch videos on literally making, garment making, using sewing machines, etc., then head on over. I'm going to at some point actually do some voiceovers on them. So I think I will schedule them as lives to do and sort of voiceover as they go. And then I'm doing like other lives that are just of me unpicking stuff and then sort of kind of answering anyone's questions that they have. But they're kind of, I know they're like quite early for you guys in the States because I just can't stay in my studio until this late doing work like that. And then I also want to do some videos on the cult of fast fashion, as I've always talked about it, and kind of consumerism as well, because I think there's a lot to be said there with marketing campaigns and things like that. And I also want to cover, when I get some time to research it, is this whole Shein and now Temu as well, court cases about their child labour and bad practices basically. Because I don't know if you've all heard, but that Temu site that keeps popping up everywhere, that and Shein are both owned by tech-based people, and Temu in particular is being found to be using child labour. So just putting it out there.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's great. I missed some of that. Did you say something about you want to get into some of the cult stuff?
Oh, sorry. Was it not coming through properly?
Oh,
So basically, I've always talked to sort of friends and things about how fast fashion is a cult, and how fast fashion is a bit of a cult, but also sort of like consumerism, and kind of marketing campaigns and things like that around kind of anything product based, sort of the way they kind of get us to shop now. I have always had a thing about that being sort of a bit culty and kind of so with like sort of fashion in particular, my thing is that the laundry companies work with sort of marketing and then back to like fast fashion, in that, so if you use if you use conditioner full stop on in particular denim, that's where in the crotch you'll get the wearing out of the denim, because the conditioner makes the denim like really tight and sort of too stiff, so then when you wear it, it kind of wears away a lot more. So everyone always says, I used to work in Levi's as an in-store tailor, and I would always get people say to me, it's because I've got sort of big thighs, and it isn't solely down to that, like I've always had that, and I've never had my jeans rub away so much. It's all down to the way that you care for your clothes and clean your clothes. I've got clothes in my wardrobe that are like 20 years old, and it's all because I don't wash it that often. I dry them outside, and things like that. I don't put that much cleaning product in. I've never used conditioner. So I've always had this thing, they sort of, like the laundry adverts kind of tell you to wash your clothes so often, because you smell, and because whatever. Deodorant actually makes you smell, makes you sweat more and whatever, so then you use it more, then that then goes onto your clothes, so then you have to wash your clothes more. When if you just hang it in a window, an open window, to sort of get some air on it, then actually that does a lot more. Or you might just need to sort of like wash it with a sponge kind of thing. You don't have to wash the whole garment. So it's just like things like that. So then your clothes wear out. So then you buy more clothes, and and then all the adverts for fast fashion, it's like, oh no, you don't look trendy in that. You look trendy in this, and blah blah. And before I went sort of like had my company, I was always I worked in like sort of fashion stores. I was a manager for years, and and it's just sort of like, and then when you're doing that, then you're having to buy a uniform all the time. So then that's like another one of the, like it's like when I sort of like hear like stories about like obviously proper cults, the ones where like you're literally, it's so hard for you to get out of this, when I think it's more of a proper cult, although I think a lot of things are culty. Sort of like I had to buy my own uniform. I had to use my wages. Even though I was a manager, I was getting like paid barely anything. So yeah, it's, I just think it's kind of, and then like you get into a bit of a cycle of kind of I was very dead against like getting uniforms all the time, but you're kind of made to by sort of like people higher up above you, but then also you kind of get into this thing of, well, if I'm not in sort of the latest thing, or if my thing is sold out. I used to work in Topshop for a while, so that stuff would like sell out all the time, and so then you would buy stuff outside of like your uniform time because you're like, oh, I need to promote what we're selling. So it's an interesting mindset when I kind of look back on it. And although I've always been very rebellious against things like that, you're still kind of find yourself going sort of round with that mindset of, oh, am I looking trendy? Am I looking, sort of the best to sell whatever you're trying to sell?
Wow.
So
Yeah,
so that's sort of kind of some things that I want to sort of delve into.
That's very interesting.
Yeah, so my I don't really have a channel, as I said. I don't do any content myself.
It's okay.
But I do have not non-private. What's it called? Official,
Public?
open,
Public?
Thank you. Public playlist with as of now it's 899 Scientology videos, and it's I mean, it's the whole Clearwater hearing, it's interviews, it's old documentaries, anything. I mean, it's not like, say, Aaron's usual stream. It's more compressed, more.
Yeah. Sounds interesting. I
So
like
are
this
they-
type of stuff.
Are they videos that you've filmed and then put
No,
up,
no,
or are they
no.
somebody else's
No,
that
no.
you've...
It's just a collection.
Ah.
That's
So
cool.
I have The Shrinking World of L. Ron Hubbard, interview with Tony Ortega on Paulette Cooper. As I said, the whole Helicopters Iceberg quadrology. I don't know.
Nice.
A four-parter.
It's interesting because I do like to watch the. I think you said you had it on there. The
Clearwater hearing.
yeah, the Clearwater. How'd you know Clearwater hearings? Yeah, I do like to. Well, I haven't lately, but yeah, those are really interesting.
Yeah.
Really had like L. Ron's son.
Yeah.
You know,
Exactly.
yeah, that was that was legend. I think it was like an 82 or something like that, maybe. Not really sure
81
of
or
the age.
82. I think it's in the beginning of the 80s.
Yeah.
I have a whole lot from Chris Shelton, who in the beginning of his channel went through a lot of the technical stuff behind Scientology. So it's more that kind of thing than this happened today, or here is a short story. I recommend it, actually.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, if you want to, even after the stream ends, you can post it in the comments your channel, or right now, either way.
Yeah, I think it's. Oh wait. If someone could try to, because I'm not sure that you can find me.
Some of the channels are hard to
it's just
find.
Deviant Outcast.
Okay, let me see if I can find it on my other phone here.
Yeah. So I know if I have to change the settings.
We could always get better like next week, but I'll look for it right now too.
Yeah.
Oops. What's your picture of?
It's a picture of Hatshepsut. It's a
Oh,
Egyptian pharaoh.
Okay, I found it. Okay, I just subscribed.
Perfect.
Cool.
Whee!
So it's Deviant Outcast is 2 words. Okay, or just you can do it either way.
Yeah. It's if you use the at sign, it's pushed together.
Yeah, if you use the
Eyewitness.
yep, she's right. If you use it, so it's just at Deviant Outcast with the statue. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, each week we do this, we'll get better, and we'll get the links.
It's a work in progress, as we all are.
Yep. That's kind of the technical stuff. Julie will tell you she had to go right now, but because she's working on the after gathering, but she does most of the technical stuff. So, you know.
Hey, Whitney.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah.
And you don't get smarter with age.
Right.
I used to have a brain. I'm afraid it has moved out.
Oh no.
Yeah, but empty nest, right?
Yeah.
I get you though. We all feel like that, to where we're struggling to keep up, but I'm trying to. I don't want to get left back behind, you know.
No, and it's so
I'm a forever youth.
disheartening to see. I mean, when I see kids that are like, say, between 15 and 20, how they handle their phones.
Yeah.
You hardly even notice that they are doing something, and they have already like made a video and uploaded it to God knows who, or what, or when. And just saying that makes me feel like an troglodyte.
Oh no.
No.
No, it is. The kids do. They really do know more than us with the phones and the computers for sure.
It's like
but
they're born knowing.
Exactly. It's I mean, 20 years ago already, they did studies that show that our brains are slowly, I think it's more rapid now, adapting to both the information intake that social media and the internet at large gives us, but also how to process and how to interact using our hands in a virtual way.
Yeah.
So those pathways in our brain gets stronger, and that's how our brains work overall.
I just know that I walk into the kitchen and stand there for 10 minutes going, why did I walk in here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I've done that for many years already, so I'm a bit. I mean, I get my mom better now, but I'm also a bit worried because at least she's 80.
Yeah.
And I'm not.
Yeah. You know, getting old is not for the faint of heart.
That's true. That's true.
The trick is to not giving. You've got to do your little puzzles. You've got to do your little things that keep your brain moving. You know, like that's the worst thing is sort of allowing. Oh no, is.
You're back.
Let's
She's
come
back.
You know, like allowing it all to sort of like kind of wash away. You know, sort of getting worried with it. I think sometimes is kind of the worst thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
But you
Yeah.
gotta keep your brain active.
You know, it's interesting. My body, you know, my head thinks that I'm 20, my body thinks that I'm 80. So, you know, it's kind of
Yes.
you know.
And it comes
I have
on all
those
at
things.
once.
Yeah, no kidding. I was like, when did this happen? I mean, and the years get shorter and shorter and shorter. It's like, oh
Oh
my
no!
It's like already July. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, no,
I know.
I'm getting that. It's
July's
like,
almost over. That's
I
amazing.
know next week is
I
August.
know. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. Kids will be going back to school. It's like, really?
Yeah.
have
They
they
just
even
got
have
out.
they even gone off school yet?
You know, it just seems like only yesterday we did Christmas, you know, and here we are halfway to it again. And my cousin, I have a cousin who just lives for Christmas, and she's already putting up the little so many days till Christmas. I'm like, Kathy,
Oh
shut
no!
up.
Well, tomorrow's halfway. Tomorrow's Christmas in July.
Oh,
Ugh.
darn.
Shh.
It's amazing.
That just means my husband's going to be watching Christmas movies tomorrow. Great. I'm one of those people when it comes to Christmas. I like one day Christmas carols, get it over with, and you know, done. You know, they start the Christmas carols at the stores in October,
I know.
and
I
I'm
know.
like,
I used to work there.
oh
I
my
was in
god,
Selfridges for years, and they have their Christmas shop from like June for all the
Yeah.
Arabs when they come over.
it's
It's just crazy.
it's like
And like the whole floor. It's not even like
Yeah,
a little section.
we
The whole floor.
you go from spooky things and devils and Halloweens to celebrating, you know, Christmas. How does that make sense? What happened to Thanksgiving? Happy
Yeah.
Thanksmas.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, we're
So-
lucky, Cindy, because we live in the South.
Yeah.
And so summer clearance starts the first week of July.
Yes, it does.
And we still have 3 more months of brutally hot summer.
Uh-huh. Yeah, they start putting the sweaters and stuff out, you know, right about
Oh wow.
the end of July. And we're like going, are you serious? It's
Exactly. I
110.
never got that.
So I go buy all my summer dresses and everything on clearance.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Good
Definitely.
idea.
And then buy your winter stuff that you need. Of course, here in Texas, winter is pretty much non-existent. It's
Wow.
2 weeks. In
Yeah, we'll get a burst sometime.
Yeah. Although, remember, it was a couple of years ago we had Snowmageddon.
Yes.
Wow.
You have to understand, in Central and South Texas, it does not snow ever, and so people here don't know how to deal with it, and so literally the entire state shuts down when it
Wow.
snows completely. You know, and my husband's from up north, and you know, if it think it might possibly snow, maybe before the first flake hits the ground, they've already canceled school. You know?
Oh.
And my husband can remember canceled school. My gosh, it had to be 3 feet snow to cancel school, and I'm like, well, not here.
Well, with us, it's
I was gonna say,
mostly
that's what it's
ice.
like in the UK. Has to be up to your knees.
Oh no,
Yeah. Same as out here.
it doesn't even have to. It doesn't even have to snow here, and they're already closing it. It's hilarious.
Mhm.
But the funny thing was that when I left here, I moved to Tennessee for a short bit, and like I said, it doesn't snow here, so I was kind of excited to get snow. Oh my gosh. That lasted all of 5 minutes. I went outside, I played in the snow, and realized that stuff was cold and wet.
Yep.
And I'm like, I'm done.
That's funny.
So, but anyway, so we had it. But it was a lot of fun
That's
for the
really funny.
5 minutes it lasted.
Yeah. You're like, oh, I need to work now.
Oh, but yeah, it was a lot of fun. But yeah, when like somebody was talking about OBG, you live in Austin or still do? People close windows. Yeah. Because I live north of Boston, or basically northeast of Boston. I live in a little town called Pflugerville. Say that one 3 times fast. And it's a nice little town. It literally is still part of Austin. Oh, you're in Ohio?
Nice.
Okay, hold on. Come here.
Awesome.
Come here. I got you. Come here.
She's doing a landscape.
Come here, lady.
She's a really pretty landscape.
I know. Philip's
Yeah, Tampa B Man wants to know what Clearwater Claire is painting. Let's see.
You see it?
That's really nice.
So this here is Dirndl Door. It's an archway that was created by the sea down in Dorset on the south coast of England, kind of near Southampton, and that's
the picture.
is what it looks like. Yeah, if you can see that well.
That's really neat.
My photo. So I'm just doing a copy of that. And I was also just finishing off my other one that I posted in the Facebook group,
nice.
because I realised that my water is blending into the sky, so I've just added in a bush right at the back.
So OBG. Interestingly enough, Austin and has basically swallowed San Marcos, as has San Antonio. So now it's just one big city. It's almost like you've been to Dallas and Fort Worth. It's the same thing. It's a city from Austin all the way to San Antonio.
Oh.
So yeah, it's kind of funny. Lots of development.
I can never get over the sort of geography in America, just with like how long it has to, like the fact that like you have to mostly get a plane to get sort of like to the next place as such, because it's so big.
Yeah. Well, Texas is, I hear you on that one. You have to understand, from Amarillo to Brownsville is 12 hours to drive. And you can tell a Texan, because we don't go by miles, we go by hours. So, we literally will say Houston is 2 hours away, or we don't say it's 200 miles. But from Amarillo to Brownsville is 12 hours, and from Beaumont, Port Arthur area to El Paso across is also 12 hours. So it's
That's just crazy.
Yeah, it's huge. One of the few states like that has got that much land space. I mean, going from top of bottom to California is kind of the same way.
Yeah, but Texas is wide just both ways. It's wide and it's tall.
Yeah.
California's just long and skinny.
You can go out of California from east to west, or west to east, in a couple hours. But going up and down, it is like 5 hours or something like that.
Oh gosh, it's longer than that.
Longer than that. Never having lived in California, I didn't keep up on that. Been through it. But yeah, it's kind of interesting, and Texas is a big state, and I love it. I was born here, raised here, and I left for a short bit. Now, my husband's from Germany initially, but he was mostly on the East Coast, and I remember going to visit him, and going through Rhode Island in 10 minutes. I was like, really?
Yeah.
Get half an hour in any direction and you're out of the state.
But it was interesting. And then traveling all over the place in the 18-wheeler. It was a lot of fun. You saw the interesting thing. People say, "Oh, it'd be so cool to do that." And you see those big trucks go by, but the thing you don't realize is those trucks can't go hardly anywhere. They go on the interstate and wherever, you know. And so we were 5 minutes from Niagara Falls. We could hear it,
Oh,
but we
wow.
never saw it.
Wow.
Oh, that's such a shame.
Yeah, you can't take a truck in there.
No. He
So-
wasn't one of them ones that did the ice trucks, was he?
No, he was a flatbed driver.
Ah, my grandma loves that program. It shows them over and over again.
Somebody must have walked by the back door. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
It's okay. It's okay. Gives it a little more character to the show.
Goofy dogs. Gotta love them, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, good protection too.
Oh yeah, it's really funny. The guys come over to offer what is it, ADT or the alarm companies or whatever they are.
Yep.
Come by and knock on our door to try to sell us their alarm package, and of course the dogs go crazy. And I open the door and I look at him and I'm like, "Do you really think I need it? If somebody breaks into this house, they get what they deserve."
Right. If I was the guy, I would have just skipped the house when I heard the dog barking.
Yeah.
That's funny.
You know. And I have 3 of them, so.
Oh my gosh.
Well, interesting. Sabbath, the one that was right here that was wearing the shirt, she is my old lady. She's the oldest dog of the set, and she is 9 this year. And the two boys, Casey was actually my best friend's dog. And unfortunately, we lost my best friend 3 years ago in October to cancer. And
Sorry to hear that.
she and I, in that case, she and I used to show dogs together. So when she got ill, I told her family, if Casey, you know, if nobody can take Casey, he's coming to my house. He has, you know, he has a home. And her sister was going to take Casey on, but she had dachshunds before. And so these are big dogs. He was 9 months old, you know, rambunctious German Shepherd. And so when she said she was going to take that dog, then I got this one, the little black one over my shoulder here, Ozzy. And then she calls me and says, "Can you take Casey?" And so it was like, yes, I said that I would make room, and I will make room. So that's how I ended up with. I was supposed to have 2, and I ended up with the 3rd one.
Nice.
Oh. That's so kind.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, well, you know, when it's something that you do with someone for a long period of time, and that's truly your relationship, and something happens to that person, and there is a need out there, then you step up. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's so good.
So that's how Casey came to be. That's why I have a black and tan.
Excellent.
And then we have another one. Oh, you can't see her. She's back in the back. That's my son's service dog. My son has epilepsy, and so he has a seizure dog.
Wow.
Wow.
So, yeah.
That's so good.
Yeah.
I had someone bring a anxiety cat to a class once, which was really sweet. I love cats, but oh my god, it gave me a heart attack because the cat was just like loose and wanted to like sniffle around the machine. I was like, oh my god, she's gonna sew over its paw or something.
Yeah. These dogs, I mean, yeah, the house belongs to them and they let me live here.
Yeah.
Nice.
Cats are the same, yeah.
Yep. Yep.
We wouldn't have it any other way.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
They're my heart. And I used to show horses when I was a kid.
Oh,
And
lovely.
yeah, I used to show hunters and jumpers. And when I got too old to be young and stupid, I moved to the dogs. Actually, my ex-husband is the one. I had my show horse, and he didn't like horses. He was 6'3" and big lineman type athletic dude, and he was afraid of the horses. And I was like, really? And he said anything big enough to carry him, he wasn't messing with. And so I ended up selling the horse and getting into the dogs because he liked German Shepherds. And of course, then we divorced. He made the mistake of trying to make me choose between him and the dogs. We see where we are now.
Nice.
You know.
This is the nicest I've ever heard one.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Horses for dogs and then get rid of the dogs for me.
And don't make me choose. This husband here already knows not to do that.
Nice.
Yeah.
He says, I looked at him, I said, the precedent has been set.
That's good.
So and he loves the dogs. He's a big fan of the dogs. So, but yeah, it's a lot of fun. I love them all. So the reason Sabbath is wearing a shirt right now is she has a little mask on her back, and we're gonna have it taken off. But the problem is the boys won't leave it alone. So they've made it raw. So what I do is I put the shirt on her to kind of keep them off of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, witness, never a good ultimatum.
No.
No, never good. Yeah, he learned rather quickly. I literally, the day that I left him, I packed my dogs up in the car and went to a dog show and never returned. Yeah.
Nice.
You got a call a week later. Are you coming back? No. What?
Nice.
Haven't you figured this out?
Full.
It was really funny.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Look at my bag.
I did choose the dogs. Yes, witness. I certainly did. There was no hesitation.
Not making the handle.
Yep. I don't blame you.
Yeah.
You always get your husband.
Yeah, how come that's not?
Well, the
Yes,
dogs
my
were a
spoons.
heck of a lot more loyal. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
I really do.
Yeah. Yep.
We'll take her out.
Okay, I'll make dinner in a few
Okay.
minutes.
No worries.
Yeah, I'm looking at the same. I was looking at the time too, Terry. I was thinking, okay, I need to, because I have to move all my camera and everything back over to where I do all the filming. So,
Yeah. I mean, we could probably cut early if you
You
guys
don't
want, so we can get ready for.
Sorry, Chad.
go ahead.
Oh, no worries. I was done.
No. I just said, well, you don't have two setups. Because
No, I don't.
I don't either.
Oh no, I don't. I barely have this set up. It's really funny because I'm ordering a desk clip for my, like I said, for my cell phone, because this thing is way above my head, and it is. I feel like Big Brother is just staring down at me.
It's good.
Well-
It's a good angle. I've seen a couple of your videos. They're good.
Thank you.
We could wind down in the next couple minutes, because then we could have time to, get ready for the main show. So
Yeah.
we'll plug the channels one more time and say goodbye. And let's see, Terry, I know you don't have a channel you promote, right?
No.
You ought to.
Okay. All right.
Just another
Yeah,
thing
no,
to add
yeah,
to the
now's the
plate of
time.
things I don't
No
do.
kidding.
No worries. Terry helps out big time on my channel, by the way. She's
Oh,
one
yeah.
of the mods and everything.
When my hands aren't busy, I usually type stuff in the side.
Yeah, I've
That's
seen
it.
you
First
doing the
hour, I
modeling.
realized I was in the wrong chat screen. I didn't think anybody was watching.
Oh
Oh,
no.
no worries.
Oh.
Then I hit, what is it? Comments, and everybody popped up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've done that too. Yep. And then
Yeah, it took me a minute too.
Clear this
By the way, I
Taylor,
did
like
find
said.
the little button to stream to my channel too. I see it now, so I'll know
Oh,
where to
cool.
look next time.
Yeah, no, everyone's invited.
Realize.
Everyone's invited next week. Well, we'll get with that stuff later in the week or whatever. And like I said, for like Clear the Taylor, Deviant, and you two, Sydney. If you want to again, people will find it easier if you after anytime this week really put your links in the regular comments.
Yeah.
That ought to be fun because
Yeah.
I
No
don't
pressure.
have my regular window open. Hang on.
Well, I mean, after the chat ends, put it in the regular
okay.
comments.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
people it's hard to flip to these live, even the replays.
Gotcha.
Hey, Nasty Nathaniel, we're wrapping up. Nate, but thanks for joining us.
Hey, Nathaniel.
Hey, Nathaniel.
Great
Showed
guys,
up
got a
and
great
you.
channel.
Yeah, we didn't see you come in any earlier, or we just said hello.
Yeah, I think he just got here.
Did you just get here?
It's finally turning up.
But yeah, everyone knows Nasty Nathaniel's got the legendary. He does the legendary audits, the A1 audits.
Tampa Bay man, yes, cats are soulmates.
Yeah, cats are awesome too.
Yeah, they are.
The dogs.
Cats would be great, except I'm allergic to them. So.
Oh no! So many people say that. So sad.
Yeah, back when I worked at the vet clinic, I would have to dose up on Claritin before I went in.
Wow.
It was pretty rough.
Talking of cats, actually, I'll show you my.
Oh, hey, Grand Theft.
Oh, that's cute.
We have a cat in the house.
Hi, Grand Theft.
Hey, Grand Theft.
We have a cat in the
Grand
house.
Theft.
Yeah, he goes through stages of hating them, being scared of them, and then like rubbing up against them, loving them.
Okay, guys, I know it's getting close to dinner time. I got it.
Yeah.
The dogs
Yep.
are on a schedule.
Yeah, we're trying to wrap up. Tell them, yeah.
Yeah.
And then Deviant, same deal. Feel free, after the stream ends, put your channel in the comments again, because people do look at the comments throughout the week, the replay. And like I said, I sub to your channel, and we'll get some people every week. You guys are invited. We'll try to always wrap up at right 10 too, so we could get ready for Aaron's show.
Yeah.
And then if you guys are still up, if you feel like it, watch the after gathering. If not, it's fine too.
Yeah, I think my bed's finally calling me.
Yeah, especially you guys in Britain, English. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't blame you. I couldn't make
You
it.
might
past
be
10
able to
p.m.
talk me. You might be able
It's
to talk
good
me
to
into
find
coming on
a gap
the overnight.
Yeah.
I'm a night owl, so me staying up overnight and
I am too,
interesting.
Sin.
Oh yeah, interestingly enough, if I'm come in for the after party, you're gonna get to watch me edit the video that I do. That's when I do it.
I like that. I always watch it on replay, so I will check that one out.
Yeah, for anyone watching the after party, even not tonight, we'll have Mark Fisher, and I think Apostle Alex is gonna pop in too if he's still up.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Hey, Shell.
Well, I will
Hey,
let
Shell.
you all go.
Good to meet you.
Good to meet you all too.
Yes.
This has been really nice.
Yeah, hopefully everyone comes back next week. You're all welcome.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll have to see because I'm on holiday, so I come back on the Monday, but we'll see. Because I'll be at my parents, so they might not be so keen on me.
No worries. I'll probably forget who could do it, and I'll just send everyone an invite, and whoever can come. This is a really low key thing. Yeah.
Okay.
But
That's good.
yeah, if not that one, then definitely the one after.
Okay. Great. This was fun, guys.
Cool.
Yeah, it was.
I'll see y'all
It was
later.
a lot of fun.
Yeah. See you later.
Y'all have a good. I'll see you later, guys.
All right. Sounds good. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.